Okay, now let us talk about this story coming from the JamaicaObserver.com. And please go over to their website and have a look at this story and understand that the whole situation about sex slave and people trafficking is happening worldwide. Right? Now, what is so surprising about this story is that it is happening in Jamaica. Jamaica is such a small island, right? That this sort of thing should not be going on for so long, right? I cannot believe that this is going under the radar in such a small Caribbean island, and Jamaicans are wondering what is happening to their young people and their missing children, because to the size of the island there is an epidemic of missing children, right? And that is what no one is talking about, because they are being entertained, right, with all sorts of social media fodder, and they do not realize what is happening to our young people and our children. Now you need to understand that in the end, we will have to answer for the things we do and the things we did not do. We all will have to answer to a higher power. So sitting there and keeping silent, right, because it's not your family, it's not your friend. Silence is consent, right? And you cannot tell the Most High that I did not know. You cannot tell the Most High that you were only doing your job. That is not excuses that you can tell the Most High, right? You cannot turn a blind eye to what is happening on such a small country. Someone should be accountable for this. Heads should roll, right? But then again, the levels of corruption is beyond me. Now, let us pick up this story from in the middle. So you'll most definitely got to check the Jamaica Observer for the full story. Now, she said it was a well-oiled operation, she said, and the clientele raised eyebrows. You had men in our society who would come, men who would leave from abroad to come, and these persons are organized. It's not something that was cooked up overnight. You had persons coming in to do our hair, our nails. You could buy clothes. You had doctors and nurses and guests. And guess what? You had the police, she told a stoned guest. The authority figures, she said, were very well aware of what was going on. Now, the Bible tells us wickedness in high places. Now, which authority figures do you think she's talking about? Because the article did not specify, right? Understand, wickedness in high places, right? Now, she go on to say the doctors would come in if there was an abortion or something to be done. Nurses would come in to give us injections to stop our menstrual cycle. And if there was somebody who got beaten, the nurse would come in to dress these wounds. These people are very much aware, she stated. I saw girls being broken in when they would try to get the girls to conform to their rules. Girls just been beaten, been locked up in the dark room for 2 or 3 days, not getting any food, not getting to shower. And this is happening right here in Jamaica, she continued. You understand? So these are the things that is happening. And listen to the people who she called as the enablers, the doctors who are there to do the abortions, the nurses with the injections to stop the menstrual cycle. And these are the people you trust to give you an immunization. These are the people who are giving you vaccination for COVID-19, and you trust these people. Right? Understand, wickedness in high places. Open your eyes and know that this is not conspiracy theories. This is happening. Right? Now, let me get into some more. And she go on to say, so everybody knows this thing is happening. This ad is in our daily newspaper. I lived that for a year and about 7 to 8 months. When I eventually got the chance to leave, I remember coming home and I slept for about 2 weeks, she confided. That escape was part of a divine arrangement through which her scarred life began transforming. I think somebody probably leaked the location because the owner just came and said he had to leave, and those who wanted to come with him could, and those who wanted to go, as scary as it sounds, a lot of the girls went with him. We were paid, and because the money is good, a lot of the girls went where the money was, and few of us opted to go home, she said. Right? Notice the type of clientele they have, right? People would come from overseas because of this sex slave industry that is thriving in Jamaica. Now she gave locations in Kingston, Ocho and Montego Bay. Those are where the operations are going on. And why is it that heads are not rolling? Why is it that I'm not hearing about widespread arrest? Right? Imagine what our children are going through if an adult is going through this. No, what man failed to do, the Most High will most definitely do it. Right? So, you need to understand that we are in the end times. Now, let me introduce you to my little friend. Hollywood has been saying he's a black alien. Some say ancestors, some say Jesus, some say Yahushua, some say Yeshua, the lion from the tribe of Judah. Understand that he's coming to fight our battle, and it will not end well. So, let me tell you how it's going to go. Be still, all ye people of the Most High, and know that the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah shall take the head of his enemies. You hunt and kill his people in the streets. You imprison the innocent and sodomize our children. You seek to destroy humanity, and with your lies and deception try to enslave man. Let the conquering lion of Judah arise, and all the enemies of the Most High shall scatter. Let the righteous rejoice, be glad, sing praise to his name. Let all the powers and principalities of the earth know that the Most High is in control. Evil have to move from the presence of the Most High. The armies of man shall fall at his feet. Fret not thyself, and know that the Most High is in control. Let his power manifest on the earth, and know that we are in a spiritual war, right? And things will be spilling on out into our reality. And whatever man don't address, the Most High will do. We are living on borrowed times. It's time for us to clean our acts up. It's time for us to ask important questions. It's time for us to know what is happening, what's going on next door, what's happening down the road. Where are all our missing children? Where is all our young people? Not because the person that is missing don't look like you. Not because the person is not rich, educated, well-known. That don't mean the person's life is not of value. In the end, we all shall answer for the things we do and the things we did not do. Now is not the time to play high and mighty. Now is the time to humble yourself in front of the Most High. Let us sing praises to his name. Let us pray for our children and say, glory be to the Most High.